Hey, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Jules, the budget nerd, and I'm a certified financial coach. I am also a podcast host and, gosh, wife, mom. I have been through the debt cycle and we're over it. I was raised to live within my means. I got a degree in economics and still got into over $107,000 in consumer debt. And so now we are debt free. We have a little bit left on our house, but now I just love teaching people that there's another way to live life and it doesn't have to involve a credit card. So budgeting is absolutely the key to do that. And so if you struggle with budgeting, I'm here for you. This video is just going to be, we're just going to walk through it. It's going to give you, if you struggle with ADHD like myself, you can have, it's just the opportunity. There's someone else doing this with you. You get the opportunity to just kind of know that someone else is there, and you are more than welcome to reach out. You can send me, I'll leave a link in the description, how you can send me a voice note and you might be featured on the podcast that you can also find here on YouTube. So we're going to tackle our mid-month check-in. So we're coming into the middle of November as I'm recording this. And you know what? Things are kind of shifting around. If you're in the US, the government shutdown is ending. And so that kind of changes a few things, depending on if that was a direct effect of yours for your household or not. So you know what? Sometimes we have to call audibles in our budget, and that's why it's important to check in. And it doesn't take a lot of time. It can take like 15 minutes. And so today that's what we're going to do. We're just going to check in to see how our spending is compared with what we had planned for this last couple of weeks, maybe this last week, and just check in and ask yourself, is that aligned with what matters most to me and my family? So as a reminder, this is like pretty unstructured time, but I want to remind you that budgeting is about progress and not perfection. So I have been making a budget for our family for over 10 years, and I've never made a perfect budget. Actually, in fact, one month I forgot to make a budget, and this is what I teach. So it's possible once you set up a system, a good system, and that's what I teach inside our Alliance coaching membership, is a system so that you can not have to worry about the anxiety of, oh my gosh, is there enough money in my bank account this week to pay the water bill, or to make sure I didn't just spend my mortgage money on gas or whatever. And so that's what it is. It's about setting up a system so that if you go an entire month without making a budget, life still goes on and you're not going back to credit cards to fund your day-to-day life. So just remember, it's about progress and not perfection. Perfection is not our thing. It's going to have some music playing in the background. Grab your budget. If you use the EveryDollar app like myself and my family, pull that up and you can get to work on checking out how your expenses are lining up with your income and to see if those categories, see if you need to make any adjustments. So, all right, stick around. how's it going? Are you finding something that you're like, hey, I didn't realize I had been saving so much money in a specific category? Maybe you didn't spend what you thought you were going to. So remember, budgeting isn't about shaming yourself into like making it work. It's about empowering yourself to make confident decisions with your money. So lining up with what matters most to you and your family, and then making that show in your budget, show in your spending. So if I was to take a peek at your budget, I'd go, I know it's important to this family this month. So whatever that is, let's make your spending align with that. All right, so let's get back to it. Maybe this next section is a little bit of a reflection, celebration time. I'd love to know in the comments below if you found something that you maybe didn't see before, or maybe you're like, hey, I'm actually pretty good at saving money and I didn't even realize it. So, or is there some sort of adjustment that you need to make? Maybe it is, reducing a subscription for a little while. Maybe it is, you know what? I'm going to pay an extra payment on my car payment this month. That kind of stuff. I'd love to know. I'd love to celebrate with you. How's it going? Just wanted to check back in as we wrap up this time today, and just want to say congratulations. You showed up for yourself, you showed up for your money, and you're working on your plan. And so it doesn't take a lot of time, just a few minutes. You can do it here and there. You're doing this right now, but you could be just, pulling up your app when your kids are at, whatever extracurricular activity they're doing, or if you're waiting in line for, pickup at school, that kind of stuff. If you've got any little downtime, you can fit this budgeting time into your schedule here and there. And so I just want to encourage you, if you want some more guidance and you want some more help and you want to be able to do this, but we do this live, I would love to invite you to the Alliance Coaching membership. And that's what we do. There's a whole course online that you can take to work through your budget, and creating that budget and creating your debt elimination plan for your family, in short 15-minute increments. And then we have a few different calls throughout the month that are live. And then we also have, a app that you can use to send me messages, and I'll get those answers to you ASAP. You'll also get a 12-week financial freedom action plan, live coaching from myself, and a group chat so that you can stay on track, have some accountability without the judgment and the shame, because we're not about that in the Alliance. So I'll leave the link in the description for you. But I just want to say thank you for showing up for yourself today. Thank you for showing up for me. And we'll see you in the next video. And if you like this, I would love it if you would like the video, subscribe, and maybe drop a comment and let me know what your big money win was for today. All right, talk soon.